Hey Libra, welcome to your 2021 predictions. These were requested videos. I'm going to do a different setup for the prediction videos. So bear with me while I get them out to predict what will be happening in 2021 for Libras. Of course, I will leave information about what decks of cards I'm using and how to contact me for personal readings here. Okay. And my Instagram and things like that, they're all in the description box. So check that out there, guys. I'm trying to make it so we get all the cards in, but I will show you them closer up here. When I finish pulling the cards. So let's see, this is predictions for 2021. You guys know me, I like to do the cards on camera. So just bear with me while I get them out. It's not the usual tarot readings I'm usually doing. So I'll explain it though as we go along. Each month. So far we have the Magician, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands reversed, Lovers reversed, 3 of Pentacles reversed. So we have that whole midsection here reversed. 8 of Wands reversed, 2 of Wands there reversed, 9 of Cups there. The last tarot card that I'm pulling from this deck. But let's get some love cards. Obviously, we want to know what's going on with love too. So, let's see. This could be the one. Some of you could be meeting somebody very special in 2021. Or it may be somebody you've already met very soon. So, maybe the end of 2020, you could be meeting somebody or a romantic partner coming into your life. Finances and career reversed there as well. The middle one was very soon. Sorry, I just realised I haven't put the light on. Maybe that'll help us out a little bit. We'll get these extra oracle cards for advice. Let's see here. We have... There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. And we have, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. I definitely see you guys wearing these rose-tinted glasses, so falling in love, especially if you're single now with those lovers card reverse there. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. It's very important for Libras being very kind, okay, and very logical, to take care of yourself as well. I feel like there's a lot of fence sitting sometimes, trying to stay out of it because you don't want to be mean to one set of people or something like that. But sometimes conflict does bring growth, okay? And we can see 5 of Wands reversed here and these reversals. Some conflict in your life bringing growth in 2021. So nothing major to worry about, okay? So we have the Magician, 4 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands here, and I'll move them closer so we can see now. So the Magician, you're definitely starting to make things happen here in 2021. You'll come into terms with many ups and downs, I feel here. Because of the 4 of Pentacles, it could be that money gets a little bit tight, but still we see the ups with the 3 of Wands, right? This is good news on the way. Your ship's coming in, building firm foundations. I definitely feel with this a 5 of Wands here as well. Reverse. This is Mars. It will transit your 10th house. So I definitely feel like in regards to your workplace, there'll be lots of good news and profit to be made there. with the Four of Pentacles, really building yourself up at work. Your 10th house is about your career. Okay, so we'll see that activity there being beneficial with the Three of Wands, the Magician, especially if you're just starting something new. It's like you'll be really doing the groundwork, if you like, at a place of work or building your own business, things like that. It's a good time for you guys to really look into that, okay? Also, during this year, let's see here, the expectations of Saturn will also be in your 10th house, I feel. The Lovers here reversed. So I believe, okay, if you do meet somebody or you're in a current relationship, with this being reversed, you could be seeing arguments and obstacles in relationships later in the year, maybe towards the summertime with a romantic partner. But these can be overcome. Five of Wands is obstacles that can be overcome. You may have some disagreements about wanting to make your finances joint or moving in together, things like that be coming up for you guys in 2021. So meeting a new partner, maybe wanting to move in or wanting to move things forward, but I see some disagreements in the love area, especially if you've been in a long-term committed relationship. So it might not be that you're just meeting somebody. If you've been in a long-term committed relationships, you could be having arguments about money. It might be that you start making more money than your partner, and they start to feel some way about that. But yeah, I definitely feel like keep working hard, okay? These obstacles can be overcome, because like the entire year, Saturn really wants you to do the work, right? So whether you do it or not is up to you. The more you struggle against it, the more harder things will seem, right? But if you put yourself into this, your career or starting a business, then I feel like things will move easier. Just look at it like, you know, Saturn is the like parent planet. It's like a dad looking over your shoulder. So if you look at it like that, then it'll be easier, okay? It'll also, you're also going to be seeing the transit of Jupiter here with the Nine of Cups, okay? That's Jupiter. So obviously if you're working hard and you're working towards your goals and working with the energy, you get what you desire here, okay? So if you're thinking about switching jobs, you'd actually be very successful in this, okay? I definitely feel like obstacles could be more of an illusion than an actual problem. It's about being decisive. So if you're quite indecisive and have difficulties making decisions all the time, then just go for it. Just be saying yes or be taking opportunities when they come your way. Don't hesitate on things too long, because then that's when, you know, you'll get stuck behind obstacles thinking they're bigger than they actually are. But Saturn's really going to be like saying there's no getting around this, you have to really do this here. So as well here, I feel like this Eight of Wands here, this is Rahu actually in your 8th house. Some unnecessary expenditures going on, changes going on, might bring you a little trouble if you're arguing with somebody else about it, okay? If, like I said, if you're in a long-term relationship, these changes to money, for the better if you're doing the work, okay, with the Nine of Cups there. The changes are definitely for the better, but they could bring up arguments, okay? Because let's say you're doing well and then your partner has this unexpected expenditure and then it has to come out of your money when you're building yourself up from the bottom, especially if you're starting your own business. It will become successful, but if somebody else is draining you and you're giving somebody else money, I mean, of course, there's going to be issues, isn't there? So you'll definitely be seeing lots of positive changes and times during 2021. And with the Lovers card reversed, if you're single, it's not to worry. It can say that there has been delays, okay, in your love life. But here we see those are going to be changed very soon. This will be Mars energy coming in. So helping you to move forward as long as you are not fighting against it, fighting against the changes and things like that. Because sometimes changes do scare people, whether they're good or bad, right? So we definitely want to be working with the energies. It's better if you've got your birth chart, right? And then you can see when these things are coming at what time in the year. Because I would say this seems like the summer energies here. So if you don't meet somebody at the beginning of the year, in the first few months, then I feel like that's because there was delays and now we see them coming very soon. But you have to be deciding, right? It says clearly decide here. So indecision will only hold you back if you feel like, well, I can't get into a relationship because of this, or can I get into a relationship because of that? You know, these are sort of things that will hold you back. There's lots of opportunities and positive things coming your way, okay? You have to take proper care of your health as well during this month, okay? Because I feel like your spirits could start to get low if you haven't met somebody at this time. You could start to doubt and start to worry. So remember to take care of your health, okay? I feel like, let's see here. The Two of Wands, this is also money and career, your second house. The threes are about communicating about your future goals, what you want about money, if there's any issues and things like that. Those sort of things, you have to be communicating with a long-term partner or it's going to cause arguments. But most of all, we see lots of positive things. You getting on your feet and getting some stability. Love coming into your life later on in the year. Finances and career here. There's definitely going to be major changes, okay, with this card reversed. And we can see it here in these cards as well. We see the Three of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Pentacles upright. So it's like somebody who wants to start a business, somebody wants to start a foundation will be very good. You may be unhappy though if you're in a job that's not suiting you or people are taking you for granted. You know, if you're working all the hours that are sent but not really feeling the reward from it, you might be pushed here into an uncomfortable place where you have to make the changes. 8th house is about Scorpio, so we see here, you know, changes going on, and there may be difficult changes because with it being reversed, you know, you might be saying, I don't really want to change job. Can I change job? I have all this money and bills to pay. How can I start new here? But you can, okay, guys, just go for it here. You can start new. So that's the layout of the cards, guys. Just a quick read there. I feel like, let me see. Put this camera down. I just want to give you guys a view of the cards the way I'm seeing them. But the camera doesn't want to play ball here. So yeah, I feel like you'll be manifesting a lot this year. Love, new businesses will be very successful. Okay, you may be trying to communicate. Some of you will be ending long-term relationships, I feel, or separating from somebody, not wanting to communicate. That's because if you haven't sorted out any issues in a relationship now, those changes have to come. You're being forced by Saturn, and Mars is really like, it could be causing disagreements and misunderstandings in communication for you guys during 2021. So you really want to be decisive in 2021. Know what you want, write a goal board, things like that, and just remember, you know, there's nothing sexier than being your authentic self, right? And when you focus on your inner light to see the world through the lens of love, you're going to be rewarded here with the Nine of Cups. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So don't fear these changes, okay? Even if they feel like a struggle coming towards the end of the year, that, you know, a change in your finances might be that you start setting your own future goals instead of building somebody else's dreams, and you find success in your own wishes coming true here. But, you know, we have to go through the changes. We can't just stay in one place and wonder why things aren't getting better. If it's not worked for the past how many years, then, you know, it's not going to work now, is it? So a change is as good as the rest. So I see those who are having changes in their career, becoming very successful and building their own dreams instead of other people's dreams. Delays, if you've had delays meeting somebody at the end of 2020 or throughout 2020, like we all have because it's been crazy, then I see those delays being over around June or July. Like I said, it's probably better that you have your own birth chart there. But I see lots of positive news and changes and building solid foundation, okay? Don't worry about it. You could be meeting the love of your life this year, or, you know, ending a long-term relationship because communication